Right. It come live. You can see my Hoover. These people don't know Hoover up. Has it come up yet?
No.
Right. I'm presuming we are now live because it says that I've been live for 18 seconds and I haven't said a word. So, first of all, I would just like to say hello to everybody and welcome to my Balls to Cancer Ask Auntie Dee. Um, First of all, I'd like to let you all know I'm an ambassador for this amazing charity, which is run by an amazing couple. First of all, I'd like you all to find their page, like their page, and share their page, and get their name out there to as many people as possible. Now, this is the first, and it's scheduled for an hour. Don't panic. I can more than easily talk for an hour to myself. I've done it on many occasions, but I want to get all you involved. So I want you to get your watch parties up and running. Sorry, let me just have a little scratch. Get your watch parties up and running. Get your questions in, and we'll just have fun. We'll have a nice chat, and I'll solve your problems if you've got any. And if I can't solve them, well, I can't really officially refer you on to anyone who possibly could, but I suppose we could give it a go. So how is everybody this evening? Has it come up as a watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I will just like, well, I don't suppose going off on my own, I suppose, because it's like kind of the thing that I do. As you can see, the Hoover is in the background because no one's moved the Hoover. I suppose that was my job, to be fair. So you could very easily, as this live is being done from my home, I'd like to apologise in advance for anything that may happen in the background, like children appearing or adults appearing or, well, anything basically, because when I go live, anything could happen. I could probably end up with an egg on my face. So I've got my tea, so I'll be drinking my tea. Um, yeah, so how's everyone coping with the weather? Is everyone still out in the sun? I'm presuming everyone must still be out in the sun then. Huh? Like we haven't got like, an important live going on. So come on, share your watch parties. I've got my Balls to Cancer t-shirt on. Feeling the heat a little bit, guys. Feeling the heat, but I don't know. There was the second I did my test. I did a test run earlier. My God, like people were jumping on it like no one's business. Do I hold that then for the watch? If I do that, bear with me. Shall I have that then for the questions that are coming up on that?
Yeah, there's no questions, but yeah, you can.
See,
Yeah.
it's technology, isn't it?
That you're not gonna.
Need a BTC cup? Yes, I do need a Balls to Cancer cup. And I tell you what, I think the only reason I didn't get a Balls to Cancer cup was because I was in pantomime, wasn't I? And everyone else had took the cups, so I was really disappointed with that because I turned up at the Christmas ball, which was absolutely amazing. So people need to follow this page, the Balls to Cancer page, follow the page, and keep an eye on all their events. Support, donate wherever you can. Chris Dean Taylor, I don't know why you're hiding inside. Um, you can still pop up. So obviously this is my watch party. We're getting quite a few people are commenting on my watch party. But guys, can you join, like the Balls to Cancer page, please, my darlings, and we will chat away on there because this is a bit delayed on me little tablet. Look, it's like looking at myself. Imagine having two of me, eh? Oh, yeah, I know. I hear you say. You look forward to it. Excited. Well, Jean Knight, I do not believe that you are sitting watching this with a cup of tea. Are you lying to Auntie Dee? Are you telling Auntie Dee fibs? I think you might be fibbing. I honestly, in all the years that I've known you, could probably seen you with a cup of tea. Never. No, but I do love you. Oh, Helen, yes, bring on the snow. But, bring on the snow. We say bring on the snow. We live in England, a country that is always freezing cold. We see a little bit of heat, we can't cope. We see a little bit of cold weather, we can't cope. I'm kind of enjoying this sun, but no, I'm kind of not really because I've actually been doing as I'm told. Lockdown. Let's talk lockdown. I, for one, have been doing everything I've been told to do by Boris. I haven't been out mingling. I haven't been out partying or socialising because I'm too scared. So I haven't really been able to enjoy the sun. Um, I look like I've got a bit of a red face, but I think that's just the reflection from the t-shirt. No, it's not because I'm drunk, Mark, Richard. Um, yeah, I'm just glad I've had my roots done. Right, Jane's actually trying to tell me or persuade me that she really, really is drinking tea. So I think on this one, I'm just going to have to believe her. And Elaine has joined the conversation via the Balls to Cancer page. Hello, Elaine. Have you got anything that Auntie Dee can help you with? I'll tell you who has joined the page, and Auntie Dee and help him with any little problems he may have. The amazing Shane Roach. Hello, Shane. Um, yeah, Shane is a fantastic ambassador for the Balls to Cancer charity, and him and his band, they performed at the last ball. Oh my God, I remember I'd left pantomime really late. I had all this like gluey gold makeup splashed all over my face. Wasn't looking my best. Walking, and there he is, the gorgeous Shane, on the stage singing me Boys to Men. Oh my God, talk about making let's we say, an older woman flush. But yes, young man, you will definitely see me at the ball again. And I hope to. Are you coming again this year then, Shane? But keep an eye obviously on all the posts and stuff because if ever you get a chance, guys, to go out and see Shane and the band, then you really, really should because they are fantastic. Oh, there's my cousin having a dig at me summer red face, so I'll completely ignore her as you do. Family can't pick 'em, can you? Oh, so there you go. Just having a little dab. It's like I feel the need to maybe when I can get a doctor's appointment book one of them things that they call blood tests. I'm kind of thinking, do I say the word menopause? Am I too young to be going through this thing called menopause? Personally, I think I'm about 20 years too young, but there's a bit of like, huffing and puffing from the sofa over here, sort of like, yeah, you are old enough to be going through the menopause, and you probably are going through the menopause. But yeah, what can I say? It's a sign of the times, I suppose, isn't it? Now, obviously, somebody, the message has gone up a bit, has mentioned me other half. Me other half, Fitzy. What can I say about Fitzy? Now, Balls to Cancer have their own football teams as well. They have a ladies' football team and a men's football team. Now, I've heard the men's football team's kind of alright. Well, some of them are alright because obviously I've just landed at a couple of these presentation evenings, as you do. And I've got a little soft spot. I don't think he's the best player in the world. I'm not even sure if he's a player, to be fair. But little Fitzy, yeah, who turns up at the ball completely off his rocker, off his trolley. I don't think he's ever turned up at one of the balls sober, to be fair. Yeah, we're going to get married one day. Me and Fitzy are going to get married one day. See, they're clicking now, so I don't know what's because I've got all this here now, all messages. So it's about multitasking, isn't it? So I can't wave at you all, guys, because I can only concentrate on one thing at a time, which is unusual, obviously, for a woman as talented as myself. Um, Somebody has asked me here, what does balls to cancer mean to me? Right. If obviously back in 2014, if you don't know, I was in a documentary on Channel 4 called Benefit Street, and it kind of threw me and threw some residents of the now infamous James Turner Street into the public eye. Not long after doing Benefit Street, I was offered, um, I was contacted by Celebrity Big Brother and asked if I'd like to go into Celebrity Big Brother. And me being me, thought, why not? I could do it a bit of a break. I'll go in, I'll be in there for a couple of days. People will hate me and they'll throw me out on the first available chance, to be honest with you. But how wrong did I get that? Anyway, I went in and I was in there until the final night. Little old me, middle aged woman from a little street in Birmingham, made it to the final. When I came out of Big Brother, sorry, and 1 second, you're grounded. Anyway, when I came out of Big Brother, I was contacted by Balls to Cancer, by the Mark and Susan, who obviously run Balls to Cancer. And they were saying, oh, blah, 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 we run this charity, we'd love you to be an ambassador. And I'm kind of like, an ambassador? I can't be an ambassador for a charity move called Balls to Cancer. For God's sake, do you know what I mean? I sit down and I smoke like a trooper. I swear like a swear
Nabby.
like a navvy,
Yeah.
a navvy. When I swear like a navvy, and I thought that can't be what people. I thought nobody could actually want me to sort of be an ambassador for a charity, especially not a cancer charity. But after them, like, backwards and forwards, and they were saying yes, I thought, something, I would be honoured to be an ambassador for Balls to Cancer. Anyway, so not too long after I'd started supporting them and they were supporting me, and I was looking at what they do, my dad got really ill. We all thought it was just a bit of a cold and, seasonal flu and blah, blah, blah. But within a matter of 2 weeks, my dad had gone from having pneumonia, having a cough, just a normal everyday cough, to having pneumonia, to us being called in by the doctors to be told basically that he is riddled, absolutely riddled with stage 4 cancer, and there was no treatments available to him at all. So it's kind of ironic, really, um, that I'd sort of said, yes, I'll be an ambassador for this charity, to then having it hit so close to home. Um, anyway, God bless his soul. 2 weeks, I think it was, 2 weeks after being told that there was nothing they could do, I sat with him as he sort of, he closed his eyes, and God bless him, he passed away. And it happened to be, I think it was like about 2 3 weeks before my first ever Balls to Cancer Christmas ball, and I was kind of like, no, I don't think I can do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Um, I was persuaded to go, and with the best intentions, God bless them, Mark and Susan. You have to come to one of these Christmas balls. If you get the chance to come, you have to come. Not only do you get to meet some amazing celebrities. Now I'm not talking me here because I still don't like to. I still don't like to refer to myself with the C word as the C word. Celebrity, by the way. Let me just clarify. I mean celebrity, not that was the C word. Um, but it's just the people you meet. The survivors, the people that are fighting cancer. And I'm going like walked in, and God bless, with all the best intentions, I just looked up at this great big massive screen, and there was my dad, just a photo of my dad, and I just burst into tears and ran out the room. But like I've kind of like got a bit used to seeing him now, and I'm honoured. I'm absolutely honoured. That my dad, a picture of my dad takes pride of place against so many other amazing, amazing people who've passed away because of this dreaded disease, because that's what it is. It doesn't discriminate against people. It doesn't target a certain person. Cancer is it's horrible. It's horrible, and I know you've got these big charities out there, and I'm a believer that I'm not saying that not everyone does, but it's the small charities in my eyes. It's the small charities that no one gets to hear about. And do you know why they don't get to hear about this one? Because they use the word balls. Can you believe that balls to cancer is classed as a profanity? Oh well, I drop it in no matter where I go. But that's why I love and respect this charity so much. Now I'm going to look down now because I've got more down here. I'm not still multitasking. But yeah, oh, I love you all. I really do. Oh, Tracy, our sexy D, our sexy Tracy. We need to get you back to the next ball, young lady. Chet, hiya, Chet. Oh, Samantha Banner, right. Samantha Banner would like some suggestions on how to cope with the heat and hot flushes. Now, Samantha, me and Samantha went to school together. So I can feel her pain because obviously we're around the same age group, mid 20s. Isn't that right, Samantha? Let's not tell anybody any different. How can we cope with this heat and these hot flushes? You got a paddling pool at home, just whip them off, Sam. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're in the privacy of your own home, just whip them clothes off, get under the shower, get into the paddling pool, whatever. It's kind of like if no one can see it, no one would be traumatized. Do you know what I'm saying? That's my mindset. Cold shower before bed, cold shower in the middle of the night, cold shower first thing in the morning. Just roam free in your space. And if anyone is traumatized by it, chuck them out. At the end of the day, you should be able to, like, just roam free in your own house with your cooling down your bits. Your bits. Um, Excuse me, must cough. Oh, it's not a virus, like a coronavirus virus cough. And it's like a nervous thing. I kind of nervous thing. I've got a nervous cough. No, sweetie, it's nothing to do with smoking. Oh, do you think I'm looking well, Tyrone? It's only because I straightened my hair. If you just seen me in me tester run, I looked a bit rough round the edges. We've got June, who's from Radio D side, who has asked for some posters for the Balls to Cancer. We'll definitely send them to you, June, and we'll get them out there. We'll get them on your radio, because I'm sure your radio show, because I'm sure we're allowed to say balls on Radio D side, are we? Oh, I've just had a lovely message saying, hello, Hobnob. Now, I must admit, at first glance, I thought it said something different because I haven't got my reading glasses on. But then I thought, no, surely Lee wouldn't call me what I thought it said. Yeah, that's a strange story as well. God bless. How did we first meet, Lee? I'll tell you how me and Lee first met. Um, Obviously, after this documentary, right, for some unknown reason, people wanted to come and see me and have a cup of tea with me and have a chat with me. Apparently, they thought I was really nice. I am really nice, I just look like I'm not. No, I'm a big softy at heart. Anyway, so I'd started getting messages from this guy called, this guy called Lee. That sounds a bit dodgy, but not them kind of messages, just nice messages. Anyway, so I invited him round, or he invited himself round, I'm not sure, because people just used to turn up and climb through my windows just so they could say hello. I invited him round for a cup of tea. So he finished work one day. He does an amazing job. He works with the Alzheimer's Society as well. So I'm sitting at home waiting for this guy to come round, have a cup of tea and have a chat, rah, rah, rah. And I opened my front door and I had a bottle in my hands and I went to throw the the bottle from my doorstep into my recycling bin, thinking I'm some Michael Jordan. Lee, in the meantime, had come to the front door, was too scared to knock the door, so had bent down to put a packet of hobnob biscuits on my step. And thank the Lord he'd bent down to put them biscuits on the step, because if he'd have stood there to knock the door, I'd have probably knocked him unconscious. Because now Dee doesn't think, does she, about checking that there's anyone at the door before lobbing a bottle out the front door. Well, that's just me, and I don't really check much, to be fair. Oh dear. Kim. Now, Kim is on my watch party. Um, Kim, God bless her, Kim Darby, God bless you. A woman who I don't think she understands. When she came into my life, she came into my life at a time where she actually saved my life. And I'm not sure if she understands this or if I've ever told her, to be fair. Like me, Kim lost her dad to cancer as well. And I know Amanda's watching from the amazing Mary Stevens Hospice, and I know they looked after Kim's dad. Um, yeah, I was at a really, really low point because you kind of go to the flow, don't you? I was in my mid 40s. In my mid 40s, I'd been thrust into this life of, everyone knowing who you were, and people wanting to speak to you, and people on social media, the trolls who don't know you. And I think everything just took its toll, to be fair. And it's kind of, I suffer, basically. I suffer with really bad mental health issues. I had a nervous breakdown when my mother passed away in 2000. She passed away in 2011, but I had my nervous breakdown in 2012. Didn't cope with that very well. So yeah, I do suffer really bad with my mental health. And people came into my life not long after the documentary. And then people came into my life basically to ruin my life, which is what people do in the industry, shall we say, we'll call it the entertainment media industry. And there's not a lot of people out there who are in it for, well, who aren't in it for themselves, shall we say. And things got really, really bad. My mental health got really, really bad. My situation was really, really bad. That at one stage I took it upon myself that I really, really didn't want to be here anymore. Um, so I shipped the kids off to my dad's because he was still alive. It was the same old. You'd had a row with the fella and blah, 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 and all this stuff. It was Easter. It was an Easter weekend. And I don't know, anyway, it happened. And something clicked in my head, and I thought, no, stop, blah, 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 get help. And it was about a week later, believe it or not, and that's when the beautiful Kim just happened to come into my life, and we've been friends ever since. And she is one of the decent people out there that isn't in it for herself and won't use you or abuse you or leave you to the slaughter. So yeah, I've met some amazing people. I've met some horrible people who hopefully I will never be meeting ever again because I will not be held responsible for my actions. But I suppose that's this life, isn't it? What can I say? Oh, a little bit of mosh. What can I? But there's quite a lot while we're here. Oh my God, I've been talking for 25 minutes already. I could talk forever. You might have to just click me off come 8 o'clock because I'll just still be sitting here chatting. So we've got quite a few people online here on this page and also via the watch party. Mary Diggins has just messaged to say Balls to Cancer have just started her husband with his bucket list, and they have touched our family deep into our hearts, and we're spreading the word of this incredible organisation. Well, hi Mary, and I'm just so sorry that that we're meeting like this under circumstances like this. I'm sending love to you and your family. It's horrible, isn't it, guys? It's like, what do you do in a situation like this? It's kind of, I don't think I know anybody who hasn't, in one way or another, been affected by cancer. And you've got a couple, you know, Mark and Susan are balls to cancer who go above and beyond. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for anybody to contact them, and they'll go out of their way and they will help in any way possible. But this is what, just donations, guys. It doesn't, if anybody has got anything to spare, no matter how much, £1, £2, £10. For those of you that I know are a little bit more flushed, you could dig a little bit deeper. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, please, 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 if you're going to give to any charity, please give to Balls to Cancer. Let me have a little look through here. June, honestly, I didn't know that you were fighting breast cancer. Do you know? And this is what I'm saying. It's like Gav, I love you too. I've got Gav on from down south. I always get wrong where Gav from. And it's kind of like you meet people and you meet people, and that you get on, and I fall in love with everybody I do because I always see the good in people. Gav ended up with cancer and he had to have his kidney removed, and that's kind of, it's shocking when you sort of you go through life and you never ever think anything's going to affect you, and then boom, it's horrible. It's horrible. I hope I don't start crying. Oh, Sam's just replied to me a little bit of advice earlier. I'm teaching from home. I'm not whipping anything off. Oh, Sam, there comes a time in one's life. Oh, what can I say, guys? You're all absolutely fantastic, and I'm flitting between these now because I don't know what hand to hold my tea in. Let me have a sip. I've got a bit of a dry throat. Not virus related either, by the way. Mary, you don't owe them everything at all. You don't owe them anything at all, and that's the thing. If there's any two people I've come across in my life who find it so hard to take a compliment, it is Mark and Susan Bates from Balls to Cancer. Um, they do this because obviously they too have had personal loss, and that's why they set up the charity in the first place. And it's kind of, it's to see two people that can't accept thanks, or even like, because they don't do it for thanks, they don't do it for gratitude, they do it because they've been hurt, they've been affected. I've just seen that comment. um, they've been affected, and they are helping people. They just help people from the goodness of their own heart. What are you laughing at? I know. Christine Taylor, are you suggesting that I have not got tea in my cup? And you might be right. No, it's definitely tea. I'm not what you'd call a hardcore drinker. I'm a bit, I'm a bit of a bit of a lightweight, but obviously I use the term lightweight, not in, not in, not in respect of obviously my stature. I use it in respect of my alcohol intake. I think I'm just out of practice, to be fair.
Lockdown.
Yeah, because I'm not like one of them, it's that could sit at home and drink and drink and drink. Because I think when you do that, it's kind of like a little bit of a downward spiral, isn't it? Well, it will be for me because I'll be here on my own and I just look like a right idiot. I'll use that word because it's an Irish word. It's one of my favourite words, and I don't class that as a swear word. I haven't actually swore. Like I was saying earlier, I think people have the wrong impression of me. I don't swear very often, do I? Anyway, Heidi, the beautiful Heidi, who I class as a really good friend of mine now, and her amazing mum, Christina. Oh, I do love you, Heidi, and I do love your mum. My cup says, I'm sexy and you know it. What can I say? Have another sip of this amazing tea. It's getting a little bit cold now, but. Yes, so how do you think it's going like the first one? I'm trying to get all these questions together because I've got questions coming up on the live here, obviously, and I've got some coming up on the watch party. Harry Thomas, who reckons he was watching me this morning on YouTube, Celebrity Big Brother, reckons there was an argument in the Big Brother house between me. Oh no, an argument between Leslie and Frenchie. I remember it well because I actually had to referee quite a few fights in that house. But I was going to say it definitely wouldn't be me because I wouldn't argue with anybody, would I? Christina loves my red top. This is my red balls to cancer top. Oh, it's over this side. Sorry, I keep forgetting it's a mirror image and it. My balls to cancer top. You can obtain balls to cancer merchandise via the Facebook shop. They've got some amazing new hats in at the moment. I ordered one myself, but I'd look a bit of a plumbing hat. Um, I tend to order stuff. Does anyone else do this? Order stuff that they really, really like for their kids. Kind of thinking, like I really like a hat, and I think, oh, I like that hat. I'll tell you what, I'll order it for one of my kids. But then not realising that, yeah, I've got no taste. Kind of like that, yeah. And then it's like a complete waste of money, isn't it? Because the kids will never ever wear it and they won't let me shop for them. So, what can I say? Yeah, I suppose I just want to see myself, see myself kind of like,
It's trendy.
not as trendy, because I am trendy. I am trendy. As a youth. As an eternal youth. Yes, Andy Conway, you are late to the party, my darling. Fashionably late, can I say? Are you being fashionably late? See, and I would like to say to people as well, I have to be the worst person ever for. Do you know? Let's just start this right. Like I said earlier, I love everybody. Everybody, I really do. Um, and no matter who I speak to or whoever, dear, you'll have to come see us. You'll have to, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm the worst person ever for. What's the word I'm looking for?
Procrastinating.
What's that mean?
Not following.
Procrastinating. What's
Not
that
following
mean?
through.
Is that what that means? That was a big posh word.
I am posh.
Procrastinating. Remember, my family's just said procrastinating.
Posh side.
Something like that. The posh side of my family, apparently. Didn't realise I had one. Um, but I do, and I've got so many plans, and I am as I've got so many. I promise you, I can't. Well, not this year because obviously this year's not exactly going to plan, is it, for any of us? Next year, I am really, really going to have to pull my finger out. And when I say I'm going to come and visit people, I'm going to go and visit people. You'll have to drive me there because I don't drive.
I get the diesel invoices.
Yeah, my cousin will invoice me for diesel. So if I am coming to visit you, I might ask for a couple of quid to go in the petrol tank. Don't feel obliged because I'll be asking everybody for a couple of quid. No, I'm joking. No, I could never, never, never. I am a trendsetter. I do like to think I have set a few trends. Oh, maybe not. I think I've set the trend of the one-sided fringe. I think I carry the one-sided fringe very well, and the and the no bra look. Even when I'm wearing a bra, looks like I'm not wearing a bra. Some people are blessed. Don't think I'll go there with that comment that's just come from someone walking up the stairs. Anyway, yeah, like I said, problem with being going live. Now, Sean, Hayden, has just joined our watch party. What can I tell you about Sean? He's also an ambassador for Balls to Cancer, but Sean is a magician. He's a magician. Yeah, I've said it. He's a magician. He's probably not just a magician, but part of him is a magician. Now, what can I say? Sean has undertaken the task of homeschooling my son. How has he homeschooled him? By teaching him card tricks, right? As much, right, don't tell him this, right? As much as I love my Gerard, right, he's, he's not very good at certain things. Cracking jokes is one, card tricks is two, cleaning his room is three, doing as he's told is four. Anyway, enough about this list because I could go on forever. So, the boy, but he's got so much enthusiasm for his rubbish jokes and so much enthusiasm for his rubbish card tricks. I hope he's not watching this because I wouldn't want him to think like, that I'd be telling anybody that he's rubbish. Um, Sean, God bless him, has sent him a link called Card Trick King. Card Trick King. I don't know, you know what I'm like, Sean. And Gerard can now successfully complete card tricks. What can I say? Saved my life this lockdown, you have, Mr. Hayden. And also, guys, we need to watch out because he is fourth favourite to win this series of Britain's Got Talent. Yes. Oh, yes, Sean, not Gerard. Still talking about Gerard. Gerard and his one card trick winning Britain's Got Talent. So it's all gone downhill in the second half an hour. It's all gone downhill. What can I say? Let me get back to my questions. If I've got any. Hi, Des. My cousin's tuned in now. This is one of my cousins who's not actually sitting here to verbally abuse me while I'm doing my Ask Auntie Dee. It wouldn't be Ask Auntie Dee, really, would it be? Because it's not a cousin. Because I'm your cousin. Because that'd be like.
That's Granny Dee.
Granny Dee? That's Granny Dee! I know what family member won't be invited round next time I'm on a live. Anyway. Hastings Gavin's from when I say down south. I'm presuming it's down south. Oh, Andy, you definitely do not want me to have a cry. I know it's good to have a cry, but trust me, if I started, I just wouldn't stop. But yeah, what can I say? Yeah, so it looks like everybody on the watch party is actually drunk, which I suppose is okay. What can I say? Loads of love for me, loads of love for Balls to Cancer. Got people spitting out their tea. What can I say? Huh? Oh, let's have a look. I know you like sweet stuff. Well, my kids were telling me about this new cake. Heidi, where's this going? Right, Heidi has messaged in. I know you like sweet stuff. I'm partial to a little bit of sweet stuff. Um, the kids have introduced her to a new cake called Blue Waffle. Being the wonderful and very naive mother that I am, I thought I'd make them some and had the shock of my life when I googled them. Please, oh, please advise others not to try and make them. What are these kids trying to do to us parents? Um, can you Google Blue Waffle? Got me assistant onto this Blue Waffle thing. What's Blue Waffle? Has anyone else heard what a Blue Waffle is? Oh, come on, I've got some right dodgy friends on my Facebook. I'm sure some of you know what a Blue Waffle is. Yeah?
Blue waffle cake. Just looks blue.
Heidi, it just looks blue. Am I missing something?
Oh, Robert's have that.
Anyway, people, don't be making blue waffle cakes. That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say on the topic. Doesn't look very edible. Let's just say. Yes, and now people are coming in now. No, don't Google it. No, don't do it. Where were you all 2 minutes ago, eh? It's like a blue waffle cake. I definitely won't be letting G see it. Well, then again, it's probably, yeah. Then again, you know what it's like. So is everybody okay? Hmm? Tell me all about it. Tell me about your little problems. Has anyone got a problem? Oh, this is fun. I need another top up on my tea. We've got not getting any help. Not getting any help from my assistant here. Uh, let's pop it in the microwave for me, please. Right, does anyone else do that? Do you pop your tea in the microwave?
Yeah, Irish chaff.
She's just called me a chav.
I thought you were an Irish chaff.
And apparently I'm a chav. Now, those that know me know that I love my tea. And if I drunk half a cup of tea, I can't drink cold tea. I can only drink hot tea. And I couldn't bear the thought of throwing tea down the sink because to me that's sacrilege. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a complete waste of a tea bag, and I use like Yorkshire tea bags because they're really the only tea bags that I'll ever use. To be fair, so I've told her to bung it in the microwave for me, and she's looking at me like like I'm weird. I mean, who would ever look at me like I'm weird? Yeah, take your time in answering that one, guys. Yeah, see, Tom, his goes in the microwave.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
Tom only puts his tea in the microwave.
Tom. Mm-mm-mm.
Thank you, darling. It's bit hot. Quite a few people. Some people do it with coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't. I'll have an occasional cup of coffee. But yeah, Costa. Oh, let's talk. Right, has anyone, right, been to a drive-through Costa or drive-through Starbucks since Boris has told them that they can? I have. I'm obsessed. I know at the beginning of this I told, well no, because Boris, I have been doing as I'm told, because Boris actually told me that I could actually go and get a cup of coffee.
You said you can go wherever you want.
Yeah, he did. He said I could go wherever I want. He went, Dee, you can go wherever you want. And I said, you know something, Boris? I'm all right, you know. I'll just nip to Starbucks or Costa. I love the Costa coffee. Absolutely love. Drive up, you pull up to the window. Well, not me, because I don't drive. Walk up to the window through the drive-through, and I'm like, I will have a large mocha extra hot, please. And then you're in shock then when you get in the car and it is actually extra hot. I think it's because oh crikey, sorry, I don't know what I've opened here. Not used to getting hot coffees from places that sell coffee, I suppose, and I think that's probably why I like tea. So we've got quite a few. Aaron's on live. Hello, Aaron. Oh, no, I won't out you on here, but Janice is stuck in Wales on strict lockdown. God bless you, Janice. How come? How come you're still on strict lockdown, sweetie? I don't like the sound of that. See, I need to wave at all these people. I should have. I'm wondering next week if I should get like a secretary, or are you allowed to use that word? Are you
Yeah,
still? Are they still called secretaries?
Yes. PAs or secretaries.
PAs. Well, what would you?
Personal assistant.
Well, what would you rather I call? Would you my secretary or my PA?
What you want to pay me thousands and thousands. We'll discuss a wage for the contract.
No, we won't discuss the wage. I'll get one of the children on board, and for cheap labour, they can PA for me because I really do think I need a PA. What do you think? Do you think I need a PA? because I've got here my tablet in one hand, I've got my phone here, and I've got my cup here. Mm. Guys, listen, you're not sending through any messages. You need to like, I need to be helping you with your problems. Not just problems, actually. You can ask me some questions. If anyone would like to ask me a question, if there's anything you want to know about D, yeah, ask D. What can I say? Ask D. Because the horse's mouth and all that, innit?
Bit harsh on yourself.
Yeah, a bit harsh. Just called myself a horse. Yeah, I'm a bit stupid when it comes to things like that, I suppose.
The horse.
No, not horses. Insulting myself, kind of like.
The barrier thing.
Yeah, do you reckon?
Yeah.
Do you think it's an insecurity?
Yeah.
No, you're probably right, to be fair. Who's been a celebrity now? I don't know, Chris? Huh? Can I wave? Like wave? Like wave?
Yeah.
Wave. Yeah, okay, why?
You say I need to wave to these people. How do I wave? Just
Oh! See, have you ever met someone, right, who sometimes
boom.
isn't the sharpest tool in the box, but on other times is sharper than the sharpest tool in the box? Yeah, that's me. Right, Helen. Helen has asked me who was my favourite celebrity in BB. In my BB, my favourite, well, believe it or not, I loved everybody. Everybody. I'm just going to delete that question that someone's just asked. But my favourite has to be my Ricky. It has to be me Ricky and Kelly Maloney. Me and Kelly Maloney now are. I love that woman. I absolutely love that woman, and we are still great friends to today. But Ricky is me little boy. He's not spoiled. Um, I've kept in constant touch with Ricky. I see Ricky. Ricky is just like both of my children put together, but 25 times more annoying. Chris, believe it or not, no, it's like, see, people say that. It's like, except Gary Busey. Gary Busey is a legend, yeah? Um, he's a font of all knowledge. He's an amazing man. But, but, he, oh, how can I say this? He's not right. He's not right. God bless him. Do you know what I mean? And he's like, I think basically he was put into that situation wrongly by someone who was supposed to care about him, and he was used and abused. To be fair, um, and we looked after Gary. We looked after Gary, and it wasn't a problem. But obviously, Gary needed a lot more looking after than a lot of other people needed looking after for, and in a way, it did ruin a lot of people's experience in the Big Brother house because we were in reality 24-hour-a-day carers. Mark Richard, no, I would not like you to be the cat. That he's referring to, if you remember, Celebrity Big Brother, where where George Galloway was pretending to be Rula Lenska's cat. That has to be the most cringe-worthy moment I've ever seen on television. Here, Christine, do you know why he wouldn't have a selfie with you at the party? Um, he wouldn't have a selfie with you at the party because, if you remember, I got into a little bit of a scuffle with his wife at the after party, and we had to be separated by security. I don't know why. I mean, we ain't gonna like. I only wanted to have a word with that. Um, so yeah, so obviously after that little scuffle, um, yeah, Gary's wife isolated isolated themselves away from us. But that's a whole different story anyway. I weren't going to beat her up or anything like. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I kind of wouldn't do that. To be fair, well, probably would. To be honest with you. Um, let's go through here. Ursula. Ursula said, "D, you sound like me with Strongbow. I don't drink tea, and I'd never pour any away anyway." I don't blame you guys in the price of Strongbow nowadays. Oh man, guys, I've just got so many messages, and it's like I've only got 10 minutes left. Helen, God bless Helen. Um, you've broke your leg. How have you broke your leg? I can't leave you alone for 2 minutes. Helen from Liverpool has broken her leg. Oh dear. Huh? Oh God, yeah. Have you got a cast on and everything in this heat, Helen? Oh dear. Gav's telling me to check my WhatsApp. Gav, I'm on a live stream. I've got a tablet in my hand. I don't even know where my WhatsApp is. I'll have a look at it in a minute. Um, do I still have any contact with anyone from Benefit Street? Unfortunately, not. Um, the thing is, at the end of that documentary, things just went mad. They went absolutely mad. Um, the press went mad. The people, like, not like we went mad. It was just surreal. It was an absolute surreal environment and stuff. Obviously, it's like another funny story. To be fair, when I went into Big Brother, obviously I lived in my house on James Turner Street, and I said goodbye to the other half, and I said goodbye to the kids and my dad, and cried my eyes out like a banshee, and I'm gonna miss them. I'll see them in a week. Blah blah blah, and off I went. Wow. I didn't come out in a week because they kept me in for the whole 4 weeks. I made it to the final night, and obviously when we're coming back to Birmingham, and we're driving and we're like going home, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see the kids. I've really missed them. And kind of like, like when you notice like the streets are a little bit different, and I'm like, I'm like, where are we going? And they're like, we're going home, and I'm like, but where? Do you know they'd moved my house? They'd moved house while I was in the Big Brother house. Someone had bloody moved house. So when I come out of Big Brother, I was in a new house. What can I say? Cheek, to be fair. But apparently there was a lot of. Sorry, there was a lot of people coming down and people stopping the kids, and I think it was done kind of like a little bit for their safety, to be fair. So obviously I can't knock that. Kimberly, oh my God, my friend thinks. Huh? Oh, I don't know about that. See, I'm a very protective mother, you see, and Gerard is only 13, and I'm not going to allow him to have girlfriends or, or anything like that. Probably until he's about 40. I reckon 40. Yeah, let's stick with 40. So I've had a lovely little message saying my friend thinks your son's hot. Well, if she can wait another 27
4
years.
years.
27 years, yeah. He'll be allowed out. So maybe they can connect then. Would I do another rap song? Well, um I did actually. People probably don't know this, to be fair. I've actually released, no, not that. I've released a CD, yeah, with an amazing Birmingham band called Crossover, and yeah, I rapped on one of their records, and I'm not going to tell you what it's called because I don't want any of you listening to it. No, I'm only joking. But obviously, if it makes it out, I think I'm all right. I think I could give Snoop a run for his money. Or Muttley. No, definitely give Snoop Dogg a run for his money, Janice. But you know something? Hands on heart, that was actually one of the funniest. times I've had because it was hilarious in the recording studio with this band, blah blah blah, and me rapping away with my Liverpool hoodie on and me handbag because obviously, you know, I don't really like to put my handbag down. I don't know why. But yeah, and God bless them. And obviously, I became really good friends with quite a few people from Crossover, spelled XOVA. And yes, sadly, unfortunately, you know, James passed away and Bones passed away. And again, it's just, you know, it's awful because you've got these amazing people that just dying and they're just dying just way too young. It's horrible. It's really really horrible. So I'm gonna have a flick now. So if I look vacant, then I'm vacant.
Maybe sensible.
Lee, Lee Allen, do I look like the type of person who is in a rush to do a keep fit video? No. But then again, you know, obviously during lockdown, how long have we been in lockdown?
Too long.
Too long. Every week we say, I'll tell you what, on Monday we'll start exercise, on Monday we'll start exercise. But went out last week and bought a hula hoop. Um, yeah, bought a hula hoop. That's about it, really. I bought the hula hoop. I've, I haven't used the hula hoop. I took the price tag off the hula hoop. I just bought a hula hoop. Oh, do you know? See, you can tell we're coming to the end of this first hour of Ask Auntie Dee. Chelsea or Manchester City? Let me put this tablet down. It's got to be Chelsea. Chelsea have to absolutely whoop Manchester City today. Um, because if they do, then that means that my Gerard, my beloved son, will finally see Liverpool lift the Premier League.
For once in his lifetime.
Well, he can't lift the Premier League title, can he?
You can lift the cup.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't sound right. Lift the Premier League
They
Cup.
won't be sharing.
No, I know they won't be sharing it and we won't see it and yeah. So it's like torn, isn't it? Thinking out. You know what it's like, Mark? You're a Liverpool fan. Supported Liverpool my whole life. Named my son after my favourite Liverpool football player. Waited 30 odd years for him to win this Premier League. And what? Can't even go and see them. Oh my God. Mortified. But do you know something? I think them just winning it. We'll come back next season, virus permitting, and we will smash it again. What can I say? Now, I'm panicking a little bit here. What crisps? And I must apologise to Janice because I did pronounce, and I know it was Boots who passed away, not Bones. Begins with a B. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm hungry and I've got a lamb chop in the kitchen waiting for me. No, I've got a T-bone steak. To be fair, I'm telling fibs, but obviously it was treated to it. T-bone steak. Haven't had one for years. Um, what can I say? Gabby's just popped on and said, "Would you bring your own tea range out? Tea with D. What would I call it? D bag."
No, don't throw up so many.
Tea bags. No, no, I probably wouldn't, you know, Gabby. I'm sorry. It's gone a little bit downhill. I knew it would. But I think, you know, for 58 minutes, 59, 52 seconds, I've done all right to get this far. Oh, what can I say? Oh, yeah, cup of tea. Could call it a cup of tea. Double D cup.
No, it's wrong.
D cup.
Zed.
Double Z cup. Oh, it's going a little bit downhill now. What can I say? Oh dear. But you know something, guys? Oh, I have had a laugh. I really have. um, yeah, I'm gonna have to just master this now. Master this about multitasking. But because people aren't doing what I've told them to do. So, to everyone who's watching on my watch party, can you please like the Balls to Cancer page? And again, what day is it today?
Thursday.
Thursday. So, next Thursday, come along, 7 till 8, ask Auntie Dee. And I love you all loads. So, until next week, it's a bye from me, and it's a bye from Dee. I love you guys. Bye. Oh dear. End live video.